Hello, it's Monday, just before Halloween, the lovely witching hour. And I got this really cool little adornment thing from the sun that's coming in, which I'm just going to leave it there. It's nice and shiny, nice and sparkly. Anyway, I'm going to do a little reading this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are, for the week of October 27th to Halloween, the 31st. Halloween's always been a lovely time of year for me, not for everybody, but for me. People get to dress up and do things like their alter ego kind of thing. And to me, that's kind of fun. Um, and just to enjoy, this life, really to enjoy this life. I'm reading, listening to an Audible, and it is Let Them. And that's been a really great book to listen to or to read. It's interesting how let them, don't always have to have a fight over everything. And we just finished the politics part, and I have pretty strong political views, but I think justice is the strongest political view. So wherever justice is going to happen, I'm all for that. I'm always about that justice card needs to be played. A lot of injustice in my life, a lot of wrongful convictions in my life. And so it's interesting when faced with something, it's like let them think whatever they think, and then let me. And that's the other thing. So I had some questions in my integrity happen, and when that happens, it's like let them. And then at that point, let me put out what is my integrity about. And it isn't about blaming anyone or blasting anyone. It is simply about my being very true to what I do. And here's what I do. I'm a psychic medium. That's what I am. That's what I do. I have the ability to see things other people don't see. I also have the ability to read people better than most people. And some people will agree and disagree. And that is absolutely your right. And that's the lovely thing about free will. And that is what I absolutely respect. I respect that 100%. So let's do a little bit of a reading and let's figure out what this week is going to be about. So the very first card I'm going to pull, I'm just using Osho, and the first card is the Sorrow card. So the Sorrow card, when it comes to this one, we wouldn't know joy if we didn't know pain. So that's the key to this whole thing this week. Sorrow. If you have sorrow, you also have joy because you know the difference between them. We live in a world of duality. So when we realize that we live in a world of duality, this too shall pass. So remember that this week. If you're going through something, it's not going to be the same tomorrow as it is today. Always remember that. And also, the other thing too is I have the ability to feel sorrow because I have the ability to feel. And remember, that is really important, really a key thing. Some people are just shut right down and they don't feel anything. And or they blame everybody else, or they're victim to their world. Choose not to be a victim today. Choose to feel the sorrow and know that it's not going to last forever. And so this week, that's what this is about. And what you might not be aware of, I have two cards of things that you might not be aware of, is that what you're really looking for is this ordinariness card. Being ordinary, being kind of, just enjoying this lifetime and enjoying what's going on. So remember to take the simple road. Whenever I am in sorrow, I do one thing: the dishes. People look at what? Yeah, sudsy hot water. I do the dishes. So when I am feeling a little bit heart concern, I do the dishes. I wash dishes. So go back to things that are really ordinary and nurture your soul, whatever this. Some people find folding laundry is like that, or mowing the lawn, or washing the car, whatever is simple for you. If you're feeling sorrow or not sure of where you're going, do something simple. And then trust. Trust is a big thing right now, too. A lot of people don't trust people. Understood, because they don't trust themselves. So just trust. It's time to fly. And so those are some of the unconscious things that are kind of you're going through and not being aware of. What you're conscious of is being able to receive that feminine healing energy. So stay very focused on receiving the answers. So often we sit there and we go, well, I don't know. Do I receive the answers? Do I not? Did I get it? Did I not get it? The truth is you did. They'll give it to you 100 times. That's the lovely thing about spirit. They will get it 100 times. It's okay. It's all good. Somebody's sucking my teeth. Isn't that funny how that goes? So that's what you may not be aware of. Trust that you're going to receive the answers. It's coming. And the end result of the whole thing is watch the politics card. Sometimes people, I've learned this the really interesting way. Some people might look really great to your face, and then they turn around and stab you in the back. You know what? Let them. It's okay. If they do, they do. Stay true to you. Stay true north for yourself. Make sure you do that. Make sure it stays really important. There's a reason I work for myself. So funny how that goes. Okay, the reason I've been self-employed most of my life is because I have concerns about other people and how if I do my job well, then they might not like it if I do my job well. And that's the kind of the thing that scares me a little bit. And then the thing that's going to happen at the end of this week for the Halloween thing, just remember the possibilities. Really look at the possibilities from the bird's eye view. The possibilities here, you have this eagle that's looking down, and just be aware of what is possible for you this week. Because what is possible, I mean, the cliche is anything is possible for you. The truth is, not anything is possible for you. What you are willing to do is what is possible for you. It's the world is large and it's huge. You can do many things, but you actually have to want to do them. You actually have to get off your butt and actually go do something. And so that's kind of the key here is take a look at what's possible and do what you really love. Like seriously, do what you love to do. And this is the last card. You end up falling in love with you. Yes, this is a relationship of, between two people, but the biggest relationship you ever have is with you. You come in alone, you leave alone, you live with yourself. Stay focused on that and do what you love, find joy. This weekend, bring that childlike energy back into, the whole beauty of Halloween, of the innocence of Halloween, not the darkness of Halloween, but the innocence of Halloween. Enjoy the children, enjoy the fun, and enjoy this week. Again, looking for the simplistic things in life. That's really important. Till next week. Bye for now.